This is a very small rural community. We're a very tight-knit community.
Putnam County is a little slower paced life. Back in the 80s, I was a county commissioner. And I can remember when Seminole came to our community. We did a lot of work to make sure that they were a good community partner before we agreed to having them come in.
When Seminole Generating Station was constructed in the late 70s and actually came online in the early 80s, the fuel that the government was willing to support was coal.
Seminole is a major corporation, but they treat us and treat this community like family. Every Little League baseball team, any function, Seminole's the first one to step up and say, we'll sponsor that, we'll take care of this, we'll do that for the community. People get sick, they contribute.
We have two very important high-wage employers here, Georgia Pacific Corporation, which operates a paper mill in our community, and also Seminole Electric. They're number 1 and 2 taxpayers in our community.
It's not about the money. It's what they do for us as a community.
September will be 35 years that I've worked here.
I've been here for almost 27 years next month.
Oh, you know, jobs are, I'm not saying they're hard to come by, but a job that makes the money that we're making here is hard to come by.
The rumor in town and out here, you know, that Seminole might be closing in 5 years. I don't know if that's true or not.
Putnam County is the poorest county in the state. We can't afford to lose anything. You know, it's tough. It really is, it's tough.
In the state of Florida, as well as nationwide, we are currently facing the Clean Power Plan. The challenge that presents is that the rule as written today will impact the vast majority of plants in the state of Florida.
We have one of the cleanest plants in the entire United States and the entire world for that matter. There have been hundreds of millions of dollars spent on that plant to make it that way. So it'd be a real shame for our community to have to shut it down.
We have to collect samples from the river so that we can see what the condition of the river is in. And of course, we're always pushing for better water quality that we put back into the river.
A lot of people say, I can't believe you work at a coal-fired power plant. Well, I think I make more positive impact to the environment at this coal-fired power plant by ensuring that we have a solid operation than most environmentalists can have an impact in their lifetime. Things I think could happen here, maybe we shut down to 1 unit. Maybe we run 1 unit part of the time. Maybe we have to remove both units from service.
Directly, there would be 400 jobs lost immediately, but the trickle-down effect would be dramatically more.
What are we going to do when the power's gone? You know, what are the people that were employed? What are they going to do? They're going to go on social service? You know, what's going to happen to the schools? What's going to happen to the tax base in this community? It's just going to dry up and float away.
Then what we're left is with millions of dollars worth of debt on a facility that was mandated to be constructed in the 70s and to turn around and spend billions of dollars on new fuel, which would be natural gas. I think that it's very difficult for federal government to understand the impact that closing a coal-fired generating station like Seminole Generating Station, the impact that would have on a community such as Palatka, Florida.
And it directly impacts so many thousands, not hundreds of people, but thousands of people every day. And this is just one plant. Think about all the other coal plants across the country.
I try not to let it bother me. Just take every day as it comes and not dwell on it.
We might survive, we might not, you never know.